So I've been watching a lot of Kinnikuchu lately. Also, by the way, welcome back to Walker Productions. My name is Michael Lance, and today we're going over a topic that I just felt needed to be addressed because it's outdated and why not. So the idea is, Kinnikuchu he's a Dragon Ball Budokai 3 or Budokai Ultimate modder. He's a modder. Let's leave it simple because I ain't gonna pronounce that forever. But okay. He does mods and stuff like that. And sometimes he does mod stories. One of them was like if Zeno fused with his other counterpart, and then they powered up, and Saitama destroyed, and neither of them could overpower the other because Saitama is from a different multiverse, and so they moved away. So they moved away from that idea and had Saitama go back in time. I have no idea why Zeno didn't just stop him, but whatever. But it's worth comparing that there are plenty of powerful beings that could be a rival to Zeno in that what if. That it's also from the Kinnikuchu multiverse. We'll go with that. We're gonna call them multiverse. And speaking of which, that reminds me, I have to do a video on the multiverse and how it works and everything like that. But we're gonna avoid that for the moment. Anyway, if we get into it, Zeno in this form, he wiped out the universe, but he cannot wipe out beings from outside outside his own multiverse. That by the what if standpoint is the only thing wrong, only thing limiting this man. Otherwise, he's unstoppable. Whis and Beerus, they couldn't do squat. The angels are eliminated easily even before they fused. And this was pre-Tournament of Power. So he made the what if way before the Tournament of Power ended. And he was going on and on and on and on and on about it and everything like that. Sorry, I'm drinking Sprite Zero. Or Sprite. Yeah, zero sugar. But he made his own he made his own ending, which is actually quite similar to the ending we got with but they made one small change. Basically, they couldn't undo what the Omni King had done. Like, his decree is his decree. So, and it's even argued, hey, even if they did go against him and wish for it, nothing would happen. It would happen, then Zeno just snap him away again. I don't know why they didn't just wish for Zeno to be defeated, but not the writer. But there are plenty of characters in the Kinnikuchu multiverse that could challenge this version of Zeno. And I'm going to list a few, and then I'm going to list some people outside of the Kinnikuchu multiverse that could possibly challenge this version of Zeno as well. Because he, by far, is one of the strongest beings. Okay. Going off the first one on our list, probably the most likely in the what if to kill him, BEERON. From his, which is also what inspired my video. But he's Omega Shenron and Beerus, and this was way before Master Ultra Instinct, way before Kaioken. We just got blue. That's it. And basically in this, Beerus was defeated by the two Saiyans in blue, and then they merged together. Like, BEERON and Omega merged together and became the Ultimate Destroyer. He claims in that video, hey, maybe I'll just dethrone Zeno, just for the heck of it. Which is nuts, put the least. But they fused into Vegito. Vegito was crushed. Whis was crushed. Beerus was merged with him, so he would have been crushed. But it took someone like Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4, showing up from the future to come to the past to fight BEERON to actually scare him. He's like, oh, no, not this guy. A lot of that can be akin to, hey, Omega was petrified of Gogeta by the end of it. So he probably didn't want to fight him. I still argue that Gogeta would put up a better fight than Vegito Blue, even if we put the new super, like the super timeline in. But still, meh. Anyway, BEERON would have crushed Gogeta. Sadly, we never got the fight. I put a comment in there a couple years ago, and the comment would go, oh, Vegito would team up with him and fuse, and they do the final Big Bang Kamehameha times 100, 1,000, a million maybe. I don't know, somewhere in that area. But it was just a fan theory of mine, and I left a comment, and as you know, we never get a part 2. I'm still waiting for that part 2, Kinnikuchu, if you ever watch my video, and if you do, please help me out. Come on, man. My channel's growing, which is awesome. But it would help. Anyways, guys, by the way, thank you all for subscribing. I really enjoyed this. But after that, we have another contestant from what I've seen. 2, in fact. One of them being Cell from the Cell Absorb 17-18 again, where Cell was in the Tournament of Power instead of Frieza. And basically, he absorbs 17-18, can overpower Golden Frost, yes, and then absorbs Golden Frost, and then he goes Golden himself, then goes Blue on top of it, and basically he was able to go toe-to-toe with Jiren, and if I'm correct, he convinced Zeno to ditch the no-killing rule since we were early in the Tournament of Power, and so Cell murdered Jiren and everybody else. Zeno wasn't pleased, so he's like, hey, only one of you can stay victorious. So they're like, okay, we're gonna have a plan. It took Vegito being born to like beat the snot out of Cell. Cell then powered up to the ultimate form, Super Saiyan 4, which in the Kinnikuchu multiverse is the strongest form, aside from Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 4. But moving on. But Cell, with the power of Golden and I think Rose, Blue and 4 all merged together, he like crushed Vegito. Then Gohan and Piccolo fused, and then they all fused together into a quadruple merger, whatever. But basically, it was Vegito plus Picohan or whatever. But basically, they merged, and it was the Ultimate Warrior. We don't ever get a name for them, but they went on to battle Cell and crush. They beat each other until they were dead even, and Zeno was like, "Hey, it's time for the big finale." And Cell and this warrior, we're gonna call him What was his name? Goji Kohan. That's what we're going with. Goji Kohan. But basically, they fuse and like get into a Big Bang Kamehameha times a million or whatever. They get to a big battle clash, and their energies are so extreme it destroys the entire world of Void, and we're left on a cliffhanger. But we can assume, going from that, he would be a pretty good contestant if he ever, like, saying this, he snuck around the gods, absorbed Beerus, absorbed Whis, and then absorbed other angels and stuff like that. I'd say he could take on the Daishinkan. If I don't think he would win, but if he, by some miracle, was able to win, then I'd say he would probably be able to kill Zeno, which would be an insane feat on its own, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Okay, now, if we really wanted to, we can argue, hey, there's the dark side, Thanos What If, where they fuse and everything like that. We could argue them, because dark side's from a different multiverse, so is Thanos. Even if they fuse, they'd be from the Amalgam universe. Still outside of Zeno's control, and could possibly kill him with the Omega effect or Infinity Stones, because the Infinity Stones work outside of its native universe. It's been stated in Dragon Ball GT Endgame and Dragon Ball Super Infinity War, which was, both of them were amazing, but still, it works outside because of Thanos' own technology, but they aren't the full stones. In Thanos Endgame, in Dragon Ball GT Endgame, we were going to get the epic clash between half-powered up Thanos versus a full-powered Super Saiyan 4 GT Baby Saga Goku. Would have been awesome, but we still sadly haven't got the part yet. I'm still waiting for it. I hope we get a part. Please don't leave it on a cliffhanger, man. I've been waiting. But anyway, going outside the Kinnikuchu multiverse, which, you know, anyway, but even if we, which also goes back to dark side, at Thanos side, if we argue they're from the same Kinnikuchu multiverse, then we wouldn't have to worry. We would. It would be a different case. We would have to argue the Infinity Stones be at full power and stuff like that. But we're gonna go with maybe, not a definite, but a maybe. Okay, now we go outside the multiverse of Kinnikuchu, and let's go to Mastar Media. Mastar Media has Zarama, the Evil Gods, and Archon. We're gonna go with Archon solely because the Evil Gods are just Archon fused. But moving on. Archon, I think. Hold up. So if we go outside of the Kinnikuchu multiverse, basically we can argue Archon would be Mastar Media's creation and would be Zarama and the Evil Gods put together. So if we go by that, Archon would probably be able to kill Zeno because he got so close in the anime world. Like, it would go on forever if not for Goji Tama showing up. So I really feel as if with Archon's, massive power, he was nearly infinite when he first merged, and then the God Key merged with him when he'd been absorbing everybody's attacks and everything. He got immensely more powerful, which aided in his fight against Zeno, but he just wasn't. He didn't have enough time. And Mastar Media's own prediction and own clips of what was cut out of anime were, it was going to be the Almighty Spark, which would have the whole power of the multiverse, of creation of the multiverse, put it in one hand and punch Archon, and Archon would have survived it. So he can survive a whole multiverse being slammed into him. I'm pretty sure he can survive Zeno. And even if we take off, Zeno can't erase me rule because I'm from another multiverse. Problem is, multiverse or not, the effects wouldn't change. He wouldn't get erased either way because God Key. The dark absorption, or whatever it's called. I don't remember exactly what. Dark siphoning. That's it. Dark siphoning. Siphoning was merged. Well, dark siphoning was merged together with all the evil gods merging. But whatever. Anyways, they acquired Omni power and Ultra Instinct and got so close to killing them, if not for the third god showing up. Moving on. With Archon, I'd say yes, probably. Going outside of Mastar Media, let's tap into the world of Unreal Gaming's Merno. He is one of my favorite antagonists of all time. He's fun, brings out the power of others, and right now he's currently cutting swath through the entire multiverse. Spoiler. And he's killed 2 to 3 angels so far, and it's yeah, we're screwed. Anyway, I'd say, given what we know right now, one of the gods of destruction, they ran up to him and they tried to hack him. Nothing happened. He didn't block, he didn't do nothing. He just stood there. He's like, please. And plus, he can absorb moves. Now it depends if Merno fights the Omni guards. I call them that. The Omni guards, like the Omni King's guards. If he fights them, it can survive and master some of their moves. And by the way, I'm talking about original Merno. So it's unclear if just the clones have the ability to copy moves or just him. So we're going to assume he can too. If he can copy some of their moves and absorb their power, think about that. And then he's trying to kill the Grand Priest, which I would love to see the battle. Can't wait to. But the Grand Priest will fight. If he can kill him, which I argue they'd probably be even, but I think the Grand Priest would win if there's intervenence. Without that, no, Merno would win. But do I think he can kill the Omni King? No, he's just an angel, and that Zeno from that multiverse could kill him. But even if we take off that limiter, it would go from the Kinnikuchu multiverse, which is what I've been doing mainly. If we go to that, it still wouldn't be enough because his main thing is erasing. Without that, he's not much of a fighter, and Merno could hurt him, but surely not kill him. No, there's no way. Let me see if I'm missing anyone else. Okay, the one above all and let's go with Lucifer Morningstar and the presence if we really want to push it. One above all, yes, absolutely. One above all is the one above all. He's literally the one above all, not just the name, but he lives up to his name. Moving on. Zeno couldn't do anything. He couldn't fathom. The one above all is the creator of all omniverses. How in the world do you possibly go against that? And if you don't know what an omniverse is, I will explain that soon in my video. But my next video. But like, there's no way. The presence, absolutely. He's basically the one above all, except DC. Cool. Lucifer Morningstar. There's a sword in the story, in one of the stories, where Gabriel kills the one above all, and Lucifer's blamed for it, and they go through a fight, blah, 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 blah. But basically, Lucifer, if Lucifer gets a hold of that blade, yes, he can kill him. Anyone else, I think, would be obsolete, because whether or not he can erase him or not, he's still insanely powerful. But, like, I mean, if you walked up to Master Ultra Instinct Goku, one shot, dead. Like, it's just hard to measure evil Omni King Zeno versus the entire everything. But there's a few characters out there I think could kill him, not just from the Kinnikuchu multiverse, but from the other multiverses and everything like that. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video and do like discussions like these, I can do more. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you enjoy this video or have an opinion. And I will catch you all later. Alright. Also, guys, thank you for 16 subscribers and 1.9k views on my short. It's awesome. Thank you.